I've been keeping my mouth shut video wise about this freedom convoy. And here's my 2 cents. I remember January of last year when Trump supporters attacked their nation's capital. I had just lost my dad a couple of weeks before that. And the thing that going through my mind was, I'm glad that my dad and my grandfather aren't alive to see this. And another thing too, I says, I thank God that we're living in Canada where we got a little bit more sense than that. Boy, was I wrong. I was wrong. These truckers who spend most of their time in their trucks against the vaccines and against the masks, these are the same truckers who, and all the people who were rallying, didn't give a damn about the natives when they were protesting for clean water, when their lands were being taken away. Nobody gave a damn when those protesters were being violently attacked by police and people trying to run them over in cars. Nobody gave a damn. Where were you? And I know COVID sucks. I know it sucks. I don't like being stuck in the house. I don't like being able to go out and enjoy my life. I don't like the fact that, I had to make sacrifices too. Last year I was supposed to play for Canada in Scotland for the World Disability Stars Association at the World Cup, my lifelong dream, and that got taken away. I haven't been able to go to Sci-Fi on a Rock for the past 2 years, which is what I always wanted to do. Once again, couldn't do it. I've lost friends because of this pandemic, because we have different views and, couldn't see eye to eye, so bye. They want to talk about freedom, that they're doing this for freedom. But these are the same people who bring a swastika flag to this protest. These are the same people who urinated and danced on the tomb of the unknown soldier, a man who literally died for true freedom. They want to talk about how they're fighting for freedom, how I want to ask you this: what freedom have we really lost? What freedom? Can you watch anything you want on TV? Yes. Can you protest like you're doing and act like a bunch of idiots without dogs and military police and being stuck up against a wall and shot? Yes, you can. Over in Afghanistan right now, with the Taliban in power again, women have been marching for their rights because they're not allowed to work, they're not allowed to go to school, they're not allowed to do anything. But when they fought for their rights, they were kidnapped and disappeared without a trace. And they're fighting for freedom, real freedom. I dare you to go, as a woman, if you're a woman in the protest, go to Afghanistan and see how far you'll get. Or go to North Korea. Stand right in front of the statue of Kim Jong-il and Kim Il-sung and yell, "North Korea sucks." See how fast you'll disappear. That's a country without freedom. Here, we still have all the rights. No rights are being taken away. All they're asking for you to do is to get a vaccine, where so many other diseases have been put under control because of vaccines, and you don't want to wear a mask in public. So what do? You do this. And many of the crazy right-wingers in this country that are there, some from my home province, are using this as a tool to get their message across. Their message of hate and division. Their message of, we want freedom, when really they're trying to take freedom away. They're holding the city of Ottawa hostage. They literally went into a homeless shelter and took meals from homeless people that was prepared, and they attacked a guard. They have threatened people because they want to get on with their lives downtown. They have also made a blockade at the Alberta-American border. If that was Native Canadians, they would have been kicked out of there a long time ago, violently. And they're holding hostage the border from people who want to get through, truckers who are actually doing the right thing and still working, because you guys are having a hissy fit. Because you don't want to take a vaccine. How stupid is that? And selfish and ignorant. You're all about freedom, and yet taking the freedom away from people who are trying to get on with their lives. It's hypocritical. Everything about this is hypocritical. You're not accomplishing anything by this. If anything, you're showing the world that we're no better than those guys who stormed the Capitol down January 6th last year. And I thank God that my dad and my grandfather aren't alive to see this. Because my dad was a Navy veteran. Somebody who served his country. Somebody in times of war would have went overseas, would have went on seas in real freedom convoys, and possibly have been sunk and killed. He was somebody who believed in freedom. And you, not only that, you desecrate the Terry Fox Memorial, the greatest Canadian of all time, because you're angry because you can't go to a bar and you can't get your hair done and you can't get your nails done. Because you don't want to wear a piece of cloth over your face. It's going to prevent other people from getting COVID. This virus could have been gone, or at least mostly gone by this time last year, or halfway through last year, if everybody would have done the right thing, and we could have went back to our lives. But no. My dad served his country for freedom, real freedom. My uncle did a tour in South Africa, in Germany, and 2 tours of Afghanistan for freedom, real freedom. And you're spitting in their faces by doing this, saying that you're doing this for freedom. This isn't freedom that you're fighting for. It's for your own selfish self-interest. You're fighting for freedom of Canada, yet you oppose anybody who has a different point of view than you. What have we become? What has this virus made us into? But like I said, if there's one good thing about this, it's definitely shown who really are the idiots. And you know what they say about natural selection. For all of you out there who are going to get sick with COVID who are part of this convoy, natural selection take the weakest and the idiots first.